This is one of nature's true miracles. It is a pharmacy. It is a fortress of flavor. It is a survivalist. This plant is so tough, so resilient, so packed with life. It will try to grow on a forgotten shelf in your kitchen. It wants to grow. And yet, we have been told, we have been trained to believe that growing it is a chore. The experts, the garden magazines, the academic rule followers, they have given us a list of chores. They tell us we must prepare the soil. And by that, they mean tilling. They mean getting on our hands and knees. They mean amending with a dozen different powders from plastic bags. They mean breaking our backs. They tell us we must plant on one specific week in October, as if the moon will fall from the sky if we are a week late. They tell us to use a ruler. A ruler. To space our cloves exactly 6 inches apart in perfect soldier-like rows. They have turned an act of partnership into an act of labor. And I am here today to tell you, it is a lie. Laziness is not a sin. In the garden, laziness is wisdom. It is efficiency. It is understanding the system. It is partnering with the garlic's own ferocious will to live, instead of trying to force it to obey our rules. The hard way is for the gardener who wants to be a factory manager. The wise way, the lazy way, is for the gardener who wants to be an ecosystem partner. Today, I am throwing out the rule book. I am going to show you 5 lazy ways to plant garlic. And the secret is, these lazy ways will give you more garlic, healthier garlic, and less failure than the back-breaking, rule-following hard way. Subscribe. Join this community. Because it is time to stop working in your garden and start partnering with it. The one non-lazy rule: know your battlefield. Before we get to the 5 lazy ways, there is one piece of wisdom you must have. This isn't a rule, it's foundational knowledge. If you get this wrong, all the laziness in the world won't help you. You need to know your climate. There are 2 families of garlic: hardneck and softneck. Hardneck garlic. This is the garlic for the north. If you live where the ground freezes, this is your warrior. It's called hardneck because it sends up a hard, central scape, a flower stalk. The cloves are huge, easy to peel, and arranged in a single, beautiful ring. The flavor is sharp, complex, and wild. This is the one we will use for our perennial, lazy method. Softneck garlic. This is the garlic for the South. If your winters are mild, this is your champion. This is the white, papery garlic you see in grocery store braids. It has no hard central stalk. The cloves are smaller, more numerous, and layered like an artichoke. It stores for months, sometimes a whole year. Planting a softneck in Vermont is a waste of time. Planting a hardneck in Florida is a fool's errand. This isn't work. This is knowing your partner. Go to a local farmer's market or a good feed store, not a grocery store, and ask for the good stuff that grows here. That's it. That's the only hard part. Now let's get lazy. Lazy Method 1. The no-dig sage. The lasagna bed. The experts say, till your soil 8 inches deep. Amend with compost? Test your pH. The sage says, why on earth would you dig? Digging is the single most destructive, most laborious, and most useless thing we do in a garden. It breaks the soil structure. It murders the fungal networks. It invites 1 billion weed seeds to the surface. It is, in a word, dumb. The lazy wise method is to never dig. We build up, not down. The philosophy: we are not amending soil. We are creating a 6-inch thick buffet on top of our worthless, compacted clay or sandy ground. We are letting the worms do the tilling for us. The method: the base, the weed blocker. Do this right on top of your weedy lawn. Do not dig. Lay down a layer of plain, brown cardboard. Overlap all the edges. This is the lazy man's tiller. It smothers all the weeds. It is a feast for the earthworms. The buffet, the black gold. On top of that cardboard, put down 4 to 6 inches of the good stuff. This can be your own black gold compost, if you followed our last lesson, or a few bags of composted manure from the store. You've just built a brand new, perfect garden bed in 10 minutes. The planting, the poke. Take your garlic clove, pointy side up. You don't need a ruler. Eyeball it. 6 inches, 8 inches. Who cares? This isn't a military parade. Just push the clove through the compost until the tip is about 2 inches deep. That's it. The blanket, the mulch. This is the final, lazy secret. Do not leave your compost bare. Cover the entire bed, 4 inches deep, with a brown blanket. The best? Shredded leaves. The second best? Straw. The payoff? You have done 0 digging. The cardboard kills the weeds. The compost feeds the garlic. The mulch acts as a blanket, protecting the cloves from the cold, holding in moisture, and preventing new weeds from sprouting in the spring. Come next summer, you just pull your garlic out of rich, beautiful soil that the worms built for you. That is wisdom. Lazy Method 2, the no failure, the sage's pre-sprout. This is the method that changed everything for me. This is for the gardener who has been burned before. The problem: the dud clove. We plant 20 cloves in the fall. We cover them. We wait. In the spring, 15 come up. What happened to the other 5? Did they rot? Were they sterile? Did a vole eat them? We will never know. We are planting on blind faith. And 5 cloves, that's 5 whole heads of garlic we just lost. It's a total waste. The hard way: plant and pray. The lazy way: do not plant a sleeping soldier. Plant a living, breathing warrior. This is the method I now swear by, and I will never go back. The method: the prep, 2 weeks before planting. Take your whole head of garlic. Do not break it apart. Peel off the dry, papery outer layers. The haircut: take a sharp knife and trim the very top of the head, just a little. You're just clipping the very tips of the cloves inside. This is where the green shoots will burst out. The bottle: grab a regular plastic water or soda bottle. Cut a few neat holes in the side. This isn't strictly necessary, but it helps with air. Fill it with an inch of clean, non-chlorinated water. The awakening. Place the garlic head, root side down, so the bottom just touches the water. Don't submerge it. Set it on a windowsill. The miracle. Wait 3 to 5 days. You will come back, and you will see something unbelievable. The bottom of that head will have exploded with huge, thick white roots. They look like little octopus tentacles. They are strong. They are alive. They are furious. The roots come out, looking like the roots of a young oak tree. The selection. Now is the time to break the head apart. And now you are not guessing. You can see every single clove that is alive. You will see 9 cloves with massive roots, and 1 dud with nothing. Throw that dud away. It would have rotted in your soil. You have just achieved 100% success before you even went outside. The planting. Take these living cloves, these little octopuses, and plant them. Method 1, 4 or 5. Plant them in your prepared soil. They are not dormant. They are awake. The payoff, every single clove takes root. None of them rot. None of them fail. You have taken all the guesswork, all the blind faith out of the process. Is it technically 1 extra step? Yes. But is it lazy? It is the laziest way, because it guarantees you will never waste a single clove or a single square inch of your garden ever again. That is true. Lazy efficiency. Lazy method 3. The true lazy. The perennial chaos patch. This method is for the gardener who wants to be so lazy they plant garlic once and harvest it forever. The problem. We have to buy and plant garlic every single year. It's a chore. It's a cost. The hard way. Replant. 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 The lazy way. Let the garlic plant itself. The method. The plant. This only works with hardneck garlic, the kind that sends up a scape, the flower stalk. Plant your garlic. The failure. The experts will tell you to cut the scapes in midsummer. They say this forces the plant's energy down into the bulb. And they are right. It does. The wisdom. We are going to fail on purpose. We are going to be lazy. Pick 1 or 2 of your biggest, strongest plants and let them go. Do not cut the scape. The bloom. That scape will curl, and then it will straighten up and bloom. But it's not a flower. It's a small, alien-looking pod that contains 20, 50 tiny, perfect, little garlic cloves. They are called bulbils. They are perfect, tiny clones of the mother plant. The harvest, the real lazy part. Do nothing. The planting, the real lazy part, itutu. Do nothing. The fall. At the end of the season, that stalk will dry out. The pod will break open, or the whole stalk will just get heavy and fall over. Those 50 tiny bulbils will spill everywhere, all over the ground. The payoff. You have just planted 50 new garlic plants with zero effort. Now, a word of wisdom. The first year, those bulbils will grow into a single small round, not a divided head. The second year, that round will grow into a small divided head. The third year, it will be a full, mature head of garlic. This is the chaos patch. You stop treating garlic like a row crop. You give it a 3 ales 3 foot wild corner of your garden. You let it go to seed. You let it replant itself year after year. You will never have to plant garlic again. You will just go to your chaos patch and harvest what you need. You'll get tender garlic greens in spring, scapes in summer, and bulbs of all sizes in the fall. You have created a self-sustaining, perennial garlic colony. That is the ultimate laziness. Lazy method 4. The forbidden, the whole bulb clump. The experts will scream at you for this. No, you can't do that, it's wrong. They are partially right, but they are missing the point. The hard way, meticulously, agonizingly breaking apart every single head and planting each tiny individual clove 6 inches apart. The lazy way, just plant the whole head. The method, take a whole, unbroken head of garlic. Dig a shallow hole, about 4 inches deep. Put the entire head in the hole, pointy side up. Cover it. Walk away. The expert's complaint. If you do this, you will get a clump. All the cloves will sprout, and they'll be too crowded. They will fight for nutrients. You won't get any big heads of garlic. You'll just get a mass of tiny, unusable, half-dollar-sized bulbs. The sages reply, yes? And? What if that's exactly what I want? The payoff. 2 different paths. Payoff A. The cut and come again. Greens. You have just planted 10-15 garlic plants in a 3-inch circle. In the early spring, you will get a dense thicket of bright green garlic shoots. They look like scallions, and they taste like garlic. This is garlic greens. You go out with scissors. You cut what you need for your eggs or salad, and they grow back. You can harvest this clump 3-4 times before the plants finally give up. You have created a perennial garlic scallion patch with 10 seconds of effort. Payoff B. The lazy cooks. Harvest. Let's say you don't cut the greens. You let them grow. The expert is right. You will get a dense, crowded clump of 10-15 small, stunted bulbs. But who cares? You pull up the whole clump. You now have 15 small rounds of garlic. They are still garlic. They are perfect for roasting whole. They are perfect for tossing into a stew. You didn't get one big head. You got 15 small ones. It's still a harvest. This method is the ultimate rebellion. It breaks every rule and still gives you a wonderful, usable, delicious crop. Twice. Lazy method 5. The procrastinators. The oops, it's spring. It happened. You were lazy. You got so lazy that you missed the perfect fall planting window. It's now March. The snow is melting. The gardening catalogs are mocking you. The experts. Myth. You failed. It's too late. Garlic must have a cold period. Vernalization to divide into cloves. Just give up and buy it at the store. The sage's wisdom? Nonsense. Better late than never. Plant it anyway. The method. It's spring. You found a forgotten head of garlic in your pantry, or you bought one. Break the cloves apart. Plant them exactly as you would have in the fall. Method 1. The no-dig way is perfect for this. Water them, mulch them, walk away. The catch. It's not a catch. It's just different. The expert is partially right. The garlic will not have had the cold period signal it needs to divide. So, what happens? It will grow. It will grow beautifully. You will have a big, healthy, green plant all summer. When you harvest it in July, you will not pull up a head of garlic. You will pull up a round. It will be one single, solid clove. It might be the size of a golf ball. It's often called a solo garlic. It looks like a giant, magical onion pearl. The payoff. You have still grown garlic. It's 100% delicious, 100% usable. In fact, it's easier to cook with. There's no peeling of tiny cloves. You just peel one giant round. You have defied the rules and the calendar, and nature has still rewarded you with a harvest. And the final secret? You can then take that round, replant it that fall, and the next year, it will have had its cold period, and it will finally divide into a massive, beautiful head of garlic. You just played the long game. Conclusion. The wisdom of garlic. The sage holds up a perfect, pre-sprouted clove with octopus roots. Look at this.